I've been keeping a secret from you guys. So, I just got a horse, specifically a Wild Mustang. I've wanted a horse. I have just loved horses all my life, but specifically I've been obsessed with Mustangs. I grew up watching Spirit, and I had a horse on it, I'd watch it. Horseland was another one I really liked. I wasn't in the princess movies. I've been bugging my parents for years to get a horse. I've been taking lessons at this barn. I love it there. It is like, it just feels like a family. Horses love their life, and it's such just a calm, peaceful place. She kindly offered me to let me board a horse there, and I was over the top excited about it. I could not believe my ears. Oh my gosh, I can get maybe a quarter horse or something like that. And I was like, is there a specific breed you think would be good for me, or just kind of like feel it out, see which horse I have a connection with. Eventually my end goal is to run a barn and to be a trainer, and that's for my job. So maybe if I get a horse that's like just needs a little work, like I want to get a Mustang eventually, but my skill level isn't there. Like I wasn't even trying to talk her into it. I was like, I just getting a horse, I know, whatever. If I get a Mustang, if I don't get a Mustang for a first horse, which is my dream. And she was like, why don't you get a Mustang? And I was like, are you joking? She's like, if you want to learn how to train, you should get a Mustang. I was like, what? I was speechless. So, I started looking for a Mustang. I was so excited. I was not trying to rush it. I was like, I don't care if it takes a year, but I want to find the right horse for me. I was personally thinking getting a horse around 2-3 years old. And my trainer's like, well, if you want to learn how to train, why don't you get a baby, like a 1-year-old? You know how to do it from the ground up. You'll know all the experiences it's had. You'll end up with an all-around better horse. So I kind of re-geared what I was looking for into a yearling, possibly 2-year-old, if I found something that I just could not resist. If I had to like pick my dream horse color, it would be like a roan or an Appaloosa. Gelding. Not getting mare. That's the only thing I said absolutely no to, all other than like a good build. No mare. So once I knew what I was looking for, I started looking and going on Facebook sites of Mustangs, but they're all older.
So I went to the BLM website, which is where I should have looked to begin with, and I searched up gelding. Put into perspective of how many horses I looked at. They had 54 pages and about 11 horses per page, and I looked through every single one of those horses, their pictures, their videos, their information, and I kept going back to this one gelding which I started with. Even though I tried making myself like several other horses, I just kept going back to him. This particular horse is selling through bid, and I know some of these horses can get pretty high, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. So incredibly thankful and excited, and I cannot wait for our journey.